is a good match.
Very, very talented. And yeah,
I commentated this. Neon versus Momochi. This is a pools match, and Neon went to Japan. He's a Colleen player, if you guys didn't know. He's a Colleen player from the US of A. And I believe actually the Atlanta area. I think he's in the Atlanta area. So Neon was really strong last season. If you guys watched Red Bull Battlegrounds, he got top 8, right? Top 8. I think he got like 4th actually, right? 4th or 3rd. No, I think he got 3rd. It was like Cool Kid, Wolfcrone, and then Neon, I believe. Neon got 3rd at Red Bull Battlegrounds last year, and that was with Season 2 Colleen, which is a much weaker character. So when he went to Japan, apparently Momochi, this fella here, was having trouble beating Neon. So these two are familiar with each other. They played each other before. Neon was basically saying that when he was in Japan, Momochi could not beat his Colleen. He just really struggled to beat him. So you'll see some of that here when we have this Colleen mirror. And on this topic, 2 things about Momochi. One, my man has been playing a lot of Dragon Ball. I've heard a lot of Dragon Ball. That's all the rumor on the street. And also the rumor is that Lunar Scratch is working on 6 months. He's getting close. He's got 4 months in a row with a Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. Yeah. So Punk won Battlegrounds Ringe, but it's a 2-day event. So the first day was the Open, right? The Last Chance qualifier. And at the Last Chance qualifier, Neon got 3rd, right? Pick up some offense, right? I think that's one thing he's very good at. Cool Kid won it, and that's why he was in the top 8 the next day. Momochi's apparently been playing a lot of Dragon Ball. He did, in fact, make top 8 at it. But he's been playing a lot of Colleen, and I think that Neon really showed a lot of the strengths of this character, especially because, you know, the cool thing about Colleen this season is that she got a lot better in many ways, especially with her V-Trigger. Her V-Trigger, too, is very, very strong, and you'll see kind of the strength of it as we go here. But one thing that this character's always been good for, oh, man, I gotta just say, thanks, Neon, for setting me up really nicely here. The one thing this character's always been good at is counter poking. She's a counter character, not just in the sense that she has a counter, but she's a very, like, she's a counter-heavy character in the sense that she's great at counter-poking. She's great at catching you with the hails when you try to counter-poke her. She really just shuts down options. I don't think Colleen is super strong when she is first. You know what I mean? Like, she's not good at initiating the pokes, I don't think. But she's great at countering whatever options you throw out. The other big strength that she has is a ton of stun, right? Stun building is really her specialty, and you're going to see that in this match. So check this out. Check out this series here. Momochi jumps in on the back HK, no punish, but down strong. And when he walks back here, this is one thing that Colleen has always been excellent at. Walking out of your range, boom, fierce, right? This is an excellent button for her to do this.
All right, walk back fierce. That's one of the things you'll see the most from Colleen.
Wake up jab from Momochi gets thrown. That's a meaty down medium kick, and if you get hit by it, man, there's so much block stun on that. If you get hit by it on counter hit, you can combo fierce. And you can see whether that crush counters or not. Jump in, yeah. He has so much block stun on this. He has so much block stun, he can wait and see if Momochi's gonna move forward or not. Once he doesn't, he can just jump in.
Now gets a chance to pressure in the corner.
Sweep activate. One thing that is really powerful for her this season, for sure.
It's so good. 2-bar V-Trigger for her.
And she has those extended limbs and also the movement. The scary thing about Colleen now is that Colleen now has Vanity Step, which can go back and then come back forward. She has Vanity Step that can go back, fly in here. She can just run across the floor in front of your face, or she can wait. And those angles, like, all lose to different options, right? Like, raw, like, dash up to you like this will lose to one thing, but back sway into, like, Vanity into dash will, you know, lose to some things, win against others. Back Vanity into jump will lose to some things, win to others.
Better hail, as you can see.
Yeah, the hail is really enhanced. That's like, he straight set him up, right? He straight set him up. It's the little things. What he does here is when Momochi is back to the corner here, he throws the hail and he cuts off the screen here, right? He cuts off all of this, right? And the one thing about this V-Trigger 2 is that the hail is much bigger than usual, right? Usually the hail, you know, a little icicle, but the hail in this is, fuck, it's a meteorite. So when the hail comes out, Momochi jumps back, and as soon as he jumps back, there's nothing he can do to stop this, really, except for, like, he has to land with the button early. He just cut off the screen and then allowed himself to move it.
Super strong. Lovely walk back. Oh, he could have sealed it. Oh, boy, you can't let this guy live.
Yeah, he was looking for that throw instead. The dash in, crush, counter, fierce, and
Yeah, Neon played this round very well.
Colleen a lot longer than Momochi has, right? So he's very, very comfortable with this character's option. We'll see if Momochi can kind of adjust and turn it around here.
Yeah, +1 on her low medium kick.
Patient style, more accustomed to seeing him rather than jump at the start.
She has great pokes. I won't lie. As great as Water Horse's Glacius, who's now a tier 1 sub. Thanks very much. I think he's longer than a tier 1 sub. It's just he missed the combo on the sub streak. It happens to the best of us. That was walk back fierce from Momochi.
Yeah, crush out of the air. Nothing without that V trigger.
Her hail is generally used for setups, and this is really strong. Her hail is generally used for setups and catching people hitting buttons against her and cutting off the screen more than zoning. Yeah, it's not really a zoning tool. This is one of the new strengths she has. Low medium kick, V trigger. She can combo now. Before she'd be like psh, and shoot out the ice, you know, so it would knock you down. But now she can just do the combo.
Look at that combo. That she didn't used to get that, right? She used to just shoot out the ice. So now this is a big change for her. It's kind of like Rashid as well with his V trigger too. He can activate off roundhouse and then get like a grounded combo.
Momochi's a big threat too. Hasn't activated yet. He's saving his resources.
I like building meter behind that hail. That's a good choice. Damn, that V skill from downtown. Hail's not a threat. Yep.
Didn't matter. Momochi now gets a big chance.
Runs up, goes low in the front, and Neon had the down jab challenge.
You know, Noble Ali, I could, but I don't because there are specific matches I wanted to watch that are separate anyway.
Yeah, they both have pretty.
Past Sajam is doing the analysis, but he's doing it live, so he can't say as much as I can. I have time to sit here and talk. Wow, he actually chased his backdash. That was pretty sick. EX Vanity, dude.
Oh, what a chase! Okay,
EX Vanity is pretty good. He tried to put his hands on him, and you don't know which Vanity step it's going to be, the jump or the grounded one.
Yes, Parabellum. Yeah, spent all the resources to do so. So Neon gonna have a big advantage in terms of how much bar he can spend here. That's great for stuff like EX Vanity Step or the hands, right? Parabellum to get a little bit of extra.
Man, he forced them to give up that space.
Really, stun is her forte, not as much just high.
That was sick.
Really,
crushed, and then he throws HP Hail to read the back roll. Momochi backdashes and still gets caught. And there's so much hit stun. The Hail hits there, and that's a combo. 2 hits. 2 hits. There's a lot of hit stun there.
Oh, that was a combo.
And he gets max damage off it too, right? Roundhouse. That's pretty buff.
Neon now is in an excellent position.
And he's one throw here from stun.
One more for stun. Oh,
yeah, stand jab. He got this happen a bunch. Momochi, I think, just try to wake up either early throw or wake up jab, and then he gets counter hit a bunch.
Oh, it hit again! Man, that's twice! Oh, man, Momochi getting counter hit with those buttons.
Okay, Momochi's now where he wants to be.
Oh, man, if Neon...
Looking for the anti-air, look at that cage. Exactly the right spot, and then he can dash in, he can keep it going.
Overhead this time, he's just gliding in there with that V-trigger too. Neon needs to find a chance to activate.
Oh, he could have counter hit comboed off that.
Okay, well, Neon at least activates. Super is there.
Got him.
As a reversal, gets right through the hail. Not going to let him have it. The damage, not enough.
She lives. Oh, boy. Tried to back. Very much in here. Neon.
Dead.
Actually, maybe here.
He should be able to kill it. The damage is enough.
Big strength of her when she's in V-trigger too. She never used to be able to do this, right?
Oh, boy.
Fierce. Momochi was trying to do stuff. You can actually dash forward and combo now, right? Skate in, EX, and then you just get the follow-up after. What is this called? I forget the name of this move.
He should be able to kill it. The damage is enough, and first game Neon
What
over
is the
Momochi.
name of that fucking
I want you to think
move?
back exactly 1 year ago to when Momochi was at risk of being
Silver Edge, right?
In final round.
Is that right?
Don't do that.
Reverse javelin? That sounds made
You
up.
don't have to say it.
Brian F. almost had it.
Come on, man. You don't have to use his name. Don't put his name out there.
That was him.
That's a fucked up. That's like the old Seth mix-up, right?
Come on, man. You don't have to use his name. Don't put his name out.
Look at this. This is like one of those mix-ups where when you look at it, like a human being can't see this, right? Look at this. She goes under the whoop, whoop. Oh, come on. What are you supposed to do? Neon's a human being, right?
Was him.
Oh, did you see the double side switch?
Just saying, Momochi's been here before.
Come on, man. I don't like you putting. Don't put it into words. The minute you use the words, it could happen. You will it into existence.
I think he whiffed low parry there, right? I didn't see actually over the big ass hail.
I
That would be sick if I had that power. Oh my god.
You know what? Fine.
Punish?
There's no way Momochi doesn't make a 2-0 comeback here.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. You want to just use bad commentary juju?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta tell you, it was very fun. Ooh, that was cool. I like this mix-up. It's very fun to do commentary with Yipes. He's pretty easy to do commentary with. Look at this. Down short, down fierce. Skate up there, jab. He gets a left, right. She looks this way. But then she's back in the front. It's a little weird looking.
Okay. Activates there.
Stayed in the front. He just hit a button, actually. Looked like it.
Actually, dash up jab did not connect as a meaty. 2 throws.
Okay. Still very bad situation.
Yipes is pretty easy to commentate with, man. He just like is very excitable. He knows about the game. That was good.
Wow, yeah,
that was really good.
Didn't try to anti-air actually when Momochi jumped back.
He throws the hail and Momochi reacted with V-trigger 2 skate. That's really good.
That was a great reaction. Wow, yeah, dash in there.
Yipes has good energy. He knows about the games, right? He's good at fighting games, so he understands what's happening. He's good.
Okay, great.
Everything about commentating with him is easy. Like, you just have to know when to like let him do his thing. Like, the difference, you know, like the way to fuck up a commentary block with Yipes is if I was just oohing and on and shit, right? Oh, that's combo. Yeah. If I tried to do what he does best, like, I'm like, look, Yipes is the best at this. There's no reason for me to try this. Counter hit jab. Again, he tried to throw after 2.
Oh man, I really like that he finally notices like Momochi is hitting buttons, right? He's doing stuff down there. You have to recognize that he's gonna get counter.
Jab throw. Hail's coming in. Look at that. It's got so much block stun. What do you do about it, right? As soon as Momochi neutral jumps here, like, this hail is guaranteed to fall on him. So he just gets to run up and do whatever he wants.
Okay, and a perfect no less. Look at the time on the clock, 65 seconds. That was a long time.
That's kind of a common way to do it, Amar. That's like sort of the common like format. That was good confirm from him. It's pretty easy compared to like, you know, most confirms he's used to. Right? Like, Yipes is just so easy to commentate with. He's like good at a bunch of things. He's good at a bunch of things I'm not good at too, which helps. But yeah, I mean, like, the way, oh, it is called reverse javelin. Whoa. The way, like, you know, the common setup is to have like an analytical guy and like a guy who's hyping it, etc. But like, you don't always need that, right? Especially for this weekend when we were doing pools, like, a lot of it I was just chilling, you know. Pool commentary is like one of those things where, yeah, you just kind of enjoy the matches you have, and you don't have to, like, not all of them are going to be super high level, so make sure to just have some fun. Make the event cool and, like, kind of interesting for the viewer. Try to bait another throw, and Momochi didn't do it.
Momochi really just trying to stay out of these ranges. I love that jump in at just that moment.
Am I on Boomcast this week? I think I agreed to do it.
Pressuring up close.
Takes the throw. He's in a bad position here. Momochi will build V-trigger.
He's got about like one or two dashes left. Probably only one dash, actually. Got him. He walked forward a little too far.
Seeing how Momochi likes to move under the hail, Neon's starting to get a handle on that.
V-trigger 2 about to run out.
He really wants that throw bait.
I
think he should just media throw him. Because Momochi either wakes up button or like jumps.
He's getting close to stun too.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Momochi's in trouble.
Oh, he was wrong.
Big time trouble. Is that the stun? Yes, sir. Neon is gonna send Momochi to loser's bracket.
You have no power here.
This is the one thing about Colleen. She stuns you so fast. Like, if you look at the series that led to this situation, right? She has 0 stun. All right, down jab plus the hail, and look at the stun at the end of this combo. Before this combo hit, she was at 0 stun, right? That's like legitimately half stun.
V-trigger 2 about to run out. Look for the throw bait. Jumps out of there.
She builds stun so fast.
Momochi just defending, waiting it out, looking for his turn. May not get it. Here's Neon.
He's getting close to stun too.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Momochi's in trouble.
Oh, he was wrong.
Big time trouble. Is that the stun? Yes, sir. Neon is gonna send Momochi to loser's bracket.
You have no power here, David. I told you it wasn't gonna have the reverse.
David definitely tried to hit him with the juju, man.